so let's get started. Alright, so this video is going to be a little long, so just, bear with me, okay? I have a lot of shit to say, so. Alright, thank you. Let's get into some things. So, first up we have, this match right here, the buy-in. I thought it was fine. I thought it was a good way to kind of, get Sheeta and Thunder Rosa more over. So, I thought it was great. It was nothing really special, but I thought it was just, fine. I definitely expect more from Thunder Rosa. She needs to take that belt off of Britt Baker, definitely. All right, so starting off, the first match of the night was Darby Allen versus MJF. I already knew this was kind of a bit of a predictable match. But it was kind of like a fun one. There was a lot of like biting in this match. Did anyone notice that there was a lot of like biting? I thought that was like pretty funny. I loved it when they were when both of them were kind of like rolling around trying to get like the pin on one another. Like that shit was hilarious to me. Yeah, it's like some really good stuff right there. It just wasn't really that surprising to me. I don't think any of these matches were really much of a shock to me. A lot of it was kind of mostly like, why was this on the pay-per-view? But I'll get to that in a bit. But a lot of these matches, at least maybe like 3 of them, I would say probably should have been on an episode of maybe like Dark, or on an episode of like, Rampage or some shit like that. I didn't really think that like, half these matches probably shouldn't have been on there. I'm kind of ranting a bit. Okay, so just again, this is kind of like a ranting opinion channel. So, okay, all right, let's get back to it. So now we got like the tag, like the tag belts. Kind of be, on the line. The finish was a bit weird with this one. I wasn't really a fan of the finish. I didn't know what the hell they were doing. I don't know why he put on like that green mask again. I thought that gimmick was kind of over with. I'm not really sure what that was about. So I could see this feud kind of moving on a little bit further, just because I don't think he was the legal man or some shit like that they were saying. So so it was a bit off to me. I didn't really understand the pacing of it. Was a bit I don't know, it was a bit much for me. Like there was a lot of stuff on here where I was kind of looking at my phone more than I was the actual matches, but we'll get into that. Okay, this one I actually really enjoyed. Yeah, this is kind of when it started to I guess to kind of pick up a bit for me. It was this match right here, Miro versus Brian, and I thought this was actually Brian Danielson's like weakest match so far, actually, on the AEW like main roster. And I'm saying that because it was, I don't know, something was a bit off. There was a bit of like botches here, like here and there. I didn't really like hate it, but I didn't love it either. But I thought it was enough to kind of maybe put down my phone and actually, be invested into this. And for that, I applaud both of them. I kind of wanted Miro to win. I think people kind of actually wanted Miro to win over Brian. But I don't mind Brian winning. Either. I have to let that. I mean, but with that being said, I actually really kind of liked it. But yeah, there was a few changes that I would have done. I think that there is time for for Brian to win kind of more things. I don't know. It's like I said, it just felt a bit kind of like weird to me. I'm not really sure why, but thought this match could have been better, but all in all, I thought it was fine. Yeah, so I guess apparently, yeah, so he's like the number one contender now for Paige. So that should be, like a fucking good match. I think they would have a lot more chemistry than the chemistry between Brian and Miro. For some reason, they didn't really have that much chemistry as much as people were kind of hoping that they would. So I was kind of a bit disappointed in this particular match, but hopefully it'll be better. All right, so yeah, so this one was actually nice too. Now I didn't think that the Bucks, by the way, they look great at pink. Okay, they were like pretty in pink. I love the outfit choice. It was like the really like loud ass like neon pink or something. I don't really know what it was, but it was fabulous. It was definitely like they looked like the ultimate heels right here. I thought it was stunning. But anyway, getting back to the match, I enjoyed it for the most part. I thought that it was a bit slow in some parts, but overall it was pretty good. Not that bad. I think like some people I think were wanting I guess like Adam Cole to win his first pay-per-view match or whatever, but no, I didn't think that needed to happen. I thought it was definitely Jungle Boy's time to shine, and it was definitely an opportunity for him. I think to really step outside of the box a bit, and and really shine. So yeah, I didn't really mind the a Jurassic Express winning. I thought it was decent, at best. I thought that the Bucks actually did better with with the Lucha Bros. But that's just my humble opinion. I thought it could have been a lot crisper, a lot cleaner in some areas. There is a bit of like miscues here, I guess like here and there. But overall, like I said, I thought it was fine. I mean, again, you have a lot of matches right now that on the card that was just fine. I wouldn't say that it was like that great. It was, like I said, it was fine, but it wasn't like what I recall amazing or outstanding or like fucking spectacular. Like no, like I don't think any of these matches were on that level. Okay, so yeah, so let's not get it yeah, don't get it twisted. It wasn't like great. It was good. Yeah, I don't know. I hope that they turn face. And now that would be a great run for them. They've been heel for way too fucking long. Yeah, speaking of heel, let's talk about like this match right here, Cody and Pac, and then you got like the other two. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to this match, but it wasn't because I didn't like it, but it was just simply because like the booing is just so fucking annoying. Like again, I've said it in previous videos. I'm like, do the audience even know like why the fuck they even booing Cody at this point? I mean, I'm just asking because it just seems to me like it's a bit on the trendy side to boo, to boo this fucker, and I'm not really sure exactly like what he did to warrant that, because you keep asking, people are asking like, well, what is it that he actually did to you personally, and the answers have always been kind of like these bullshit kind of I guess answers. And so I never really understood like the hatred like towards him. I never understood the hatred between his wife Brandy. I always think that like a lot of people were kind of like upset, I guess, that with that he talked about race or whatever in one of his promos. And so they kind of think that he's like the ultimate Trumper or something, even though there's been no proof of him being a fucking like Trump supporter. So I'm not actually sure why they kind of think that, or what the story behind, but behind him like ending like racism or whatever the fuck that they that they keep saying about the guy. So I don't really get that part. I think half of them are mad because he married a black woman. I don't think they would feel that same way if he married someone that was like his own race, but because he married Brandy, then all of a sudden I guess that makes him I guess like the bad guy. And I guess with Brandy too, because she married someone white, I guess that that makes her like the fucking devil or whatever. So okay. Anyway, moving on to another match that probably should have stayed off of the card. This match right here. Yeah, this could have been on an episode of like Dynamite or some shit like that. I'm just not really a Britt Baker fan. Like none of her matches have really been that good to me. I always kind of feel that they kind of were always were like pushing her because the executive vice presidents were really good are really good friends with with her boyfriend Adam Cole. I've said this time and time again. They kind of stopped paying attention to her like once Adam Cole had arrived, and as soon as he arrived, like it kind of went back to Britt Baker not really getting that much screen time. I always kind of believe that there was other people that had better stage presence, or maybe had wrestling better than her, but they're kind of stuck to doing the job on like Dark or or somewhere else, any kind of online thing. And so I always felt kind of bad for people that actually know how to fucking wrestle. And then you have Britt Baker, who's kind of really only popular because of who she's fucking. And I don't mean to be mean or rude or anything, but that's kind of what is going on here. And I can't really say anything good about Ty Conti either because she's still green as grass. Also, so I can't really say that this match really needed to happen. Like I said, this could have been like a simple TV match, and it would have been great. I know I'm gonna get like a lot of heat for saying that, and I totally understand. That people might not like that opinion. I totally get it. But that's just what my a fucking opinion is. Like she had been knowing the Bucks and all them for years because of Adam Cole. So I do think that, like I said, that she was the person that really was the one that got him into onto Dynamite. I think that it was her. I think that Tony Khan kind of somewhat used her to get to Adam Cole, but that's just me. All right, moving on to this match. Now, this match I thought was a fucking classic right here. This just really, this one right here, this one did it for me. Yeah, it was like an enjoyable, experience. There was a lot of boos for Mr. CM Punk, and I fucking loved it, because I was booing him at home. I'm like, yeah, boo, 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 boo. I was doing that too. I really wanted Eddie to win. I think the majority of the audience probably wanted Eddie to win. Yeah, it was. I kind of would have. I just wanted to see that. That would have been great for him. I think it would have been great if Punk decided to put him over. But I guess it would kind of be an ongoing storyline, it seems. So, yeah, this was just really, really good. I don't really have anything negative to say about this one. This one I actually thought positively about. It was positively really an amazing match, and I wouldn't mind seeing what part 2, part 3, or whatever the fuck that they want to do. I think this would be pretty cool. So I love Eddie. I've always loved him. I will continue to love him. He's just has really kind of it's like set the tone for like a lot of these programs. And you know like what can you say about him? Yeah, just wow. I'm I'm kind of speechless at this point because I genuinely really like this match. It was one of like the shortest matches on the card. Anybody notice that this is one of the shortest matches? That they had like the whole, was it like the whole 4 hours or whatever it was? Like wow, it was pretty cool. I'm not sure if Punk needed the win, but then some people say that yeah, that he did need it, and then some people kind of thought that that Eddie needed it more. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of on the fence about that. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, okay, so this right here, this match fucking sucked. Yeah, like Chris Jericho. Now talk about someone who is a fucking trumper is this fucking douchebag right here, like Chris Jericho. Yeah, he's been on my like fucking like shit list for like a while now. Yeah, I'm trying so hard not to go off on this motherfucker right here, but it's really he's just been bothering me like for a while now. Yeah, that this match did not need to happen. This shit could have been on Rampage, okay? Like why the fuck was this on was this on pay-per-view? I just felt that like with the like the old timer, the old man with the claw or whatever, and he hooked on to the Ethan Page. That was funny. And they he had to sell for like fucking like 80 to an 86-year-old man or whatever. I thought that like that was funny, but other than that, like this match fucking sucked. Like it just added on to why the match didn't need to happen. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be decent right now, but it's just yeah. It's just Jericho's been just bothering me for a while now, so I'll make a video about that in a bit. Okay, so now we got Jay Lethal. Okay. Yeah, he's okay. I guess wasn't he a part of like the speaking out movement? Didn't somebody say that like that she was like sexually assaulted by him or some shit like that? I don't know, but that's what I heard, or that was what I saw on Twitter. I think she had exposed him for for like trying to like to flirt with him or trying to flirt with her or whatever. I don't know, or that she was that he wanted to to bang her or something. I don't know. It has something to do with like he was like overly aggressive with her or some shit like that. I don't know. Anyway, yes, he's a part of the thing now. Good for him, I guess. I'm not a fan of him, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. So we have the main event. This was my favorite. Yeah, so I fucking like love this. Like this was great. Yeah, again, I have no words. It's kind of the same reaction that I had with Eddie and Punk. I really don't have much to say about this because it was really that good. It just like the storytelling was just wow. That's all you can say is wow. It was something that I kind of had like like dreamed about. I was like, I wonder what the finale would actually be like. Yeah, this right here, I think really kind of like says that boundaries are really kind of like stepped it up, for I think for what was to come, next, and I think the I like the forbidden door has definitely been open, You know, it's been wide open for like months now. It is continuing to get the door is continuing to open. You know, for like a lot of people. So I'm ready for for the next era. The next era is definitely like some it's like some cowboy shit for real. And yeah, I thought Kenny did what he was supposed to do, and I didn't mind that at all. I thought Kenny did like an amazing job as a heel during his heel run to being the like the ultimate like belt collector. Um, yeah, I thought it was fine. The only belt that he needs to lose now is the like the AAA belt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that one. Yeah, the AAA belt. So yes, he's gonna be doing that like next month. I think December 4th. I think he's gonna I think he's gonna lose that one. So he's gonna have like 0 belts left. And yeah, I can't wait because I as much as I thought that that Kenny did a great job as a heel, I couldn't stand it at the same time. It was just kind of getting fucking boring after a while, and I was like, he's kind of doing the same thing. I was like, Kenny is kind of becoming like a one-trick pony, and he's becoming a one-trick pony kind of like with the Bucks. Also, the Bucks are becoming that same way too. They either should turn face or just kind of stay off of TV for a while. Just kind of the audience needs to get used to them not being on TV for like a minute. Just like let kind of the storyline fucking breathe for a bit. Not everything needs to be about them. They don't need to be on TV every fucking week. So yeah, so let's just get kind of like a bit of a rest with them, okay? But yeah, this was fine. I don't know. Some people were kind of harsh on this. I thought it was good. I gave it kind of like a really good thing. Yeah, you know what? I don't think this pay-per-view was really as good as All Out in September. I just don't. I thought All Out was a lot better. I'll put it this way, like the card for All Out was it looked really shitty, but it ended up being better than expected. But this right here, but with full gear, like the card was really good, but some of the matches were kind of shitty. So that's kind of how you have to look at it, or at least that's kind of how I've looked at it. I didn't think it was like it was trash other than the the Jericho and America's Top Team match. Other than that, I thought it was fine. But yeah, but there's a lot of stuff that they could have kind of had on like another show or something. It didn't really need to be on the pay-per-view. I now that this match definitely needed to be on the pay-per-view, and I'm so excited for Heyman and Adam Page's reign. I'm excited for this brand new journey for him. This brand new lease on life. And I mean, I don't know. I think when Matt Jackson kind of gave him that nod of approval to go ahead and and beat and beat Kenny for the title, it was kind of an emotional win because you kind of want them all to be friends again. But I don't think that's gonna happen right now. But it's gonna take some time for the Bucks to kind of to get used to the fact that they're not on top, and their boy, their guy Kenny is not the champion anymore. I think the storyline can kind of go either way. I think they're gonna. I think Kenny and the Bucks are either gonna turn face, after this, or they're gonna remain heels and just focus on other people. But whatever the case may be, it doesn't. I don't really care. I just want like a good solid match. That's really all I ever wanted from them. But maybe hopefully down the line all of them can could be friends again. And I think that would be like really nice. I always wanted the Bucks to to turn face. I feel like they kind of really like need that. Yeah, they definitely need that turn. So with Kenny, I don't really care what happens to him necessarily. He needs to kind of take a break. But well, the Bucks need to take a break too. I'm tired of seeing the Bucks on my fucking TV also. But especially Kenny, because he's kind of was like like the main star. And the only reason why I cared about the Bucks, somewhat, sometimes it was because of Kenny, was because Kenny was in the presence of them. Kenny has like this way about him, where he could just kind of just like walk into a room and all eyes would be on him, and so I was happy that Kenny finally put Hangman Adam Page over. So a job well done to Kenny. Yeah, he definitely needs to get some rest after he loses that the AAA belt. Then yeah, he needs to be on a short little break. Yeah, so all in all, I give this like a 9 out of 10. This whole whole show, 9 out of 10. Congratulations to Hangman Page. Alright, so let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. Okay, I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. Take care. Bye.